One of the common things that clients usually tell us when a case gets started has to do with their interaction with the insurance adjuster. After a car accident, an insurance adjuster could contact the client to find out about their claim. And then they use certain tricks to sometimes diminish that claim or to destroy the claim altogether. And as someone who was injured in a car accident, your personal injury claim is very important to you. And that's why it's very important to hire a lawyer immediately, because the lawyer can guide you correctly in how to deal with the insurance adjusters, or maybe insulate you from the insurance adjusters altogether. Because you have to understand that someone who gets into a car accident doesn't have the experience in dealing with this particular area of law. Usually it's the first time in their life that they've ever been in an accident, and they're completely green and new to this area of law and to what their rights are. And these insurance adjusters are trained by insurance companies in order to save the insurance companies money. And in order to save the insurance companies money, what they're basically doing is they're trying to destroy your claim. And one of the tricks that they use is they'll tell you, let's do a recorded statement. Now, someone who's just injured in an accident may not know whether they have to do a recorded statement or not. Many times you don't have to do a recorded statement, or if you have a lawyer, the lawyer could go with you to the recorded statement and could object to certain things that they're not supposed to ask you. But oftentimes somebody who is injured in an accident who has not contacted an attorney will fall victim to the recorded statement. And then in the recorded statement, they'll ask you questions. One of the questions they like to ask is, what are all of your injuries that you've sustained in the accident? And, people may mention what's hurting them immediately. Like if they just had an accident yesterday, they might mention, yeah, well, my neck hurts. But later on in a week, their lower back might also hurt. And so the insurance company will now have a transcript of your statement where you only said your neck hurts, but not your lower back. And they'll use that against you, saying, oh, wait, immediately after the accident, we took your statement. Here's a transcription of your statement. You signed it. You said under oath that they have a recording of it and everything, and they transcribe it, and they say, well, now you're trying to add injuries, like you're trying to game the system or orchestrate something that's false, when in reality you're not. You're just an injured victim, and it's known medically that a lot of the injuries to the back manifest themselves maybe 30 days or more after the accident, that you might not feel the pain 1 or 2 days after an accident. So that's one of the tricks that the insurance companies use. Another thing that insurance companies often do is they contact an unrepresented individual who was in an accident, and then they send an adjuster to your house, or they talk to you on the phone and they say, how about we reach a settlement? How about we offer you $500? And you sign a release. You don't have a case anymore, but this will be resolved. You can get some money. Sometimes they offer you a little bit more, like $1,500 or $1,700. But it's never going to be a fair settlement, because if they're offering you $500 or even $1,700, your case, if you were to get medical care and seek out a lawyer, may really be worth $100,000, or maybe it's worth $500,000 if you went all the way through and had serious injuries and saw specialists. Because in the end, by seeking out the right medical care, what you're doing is you're curing your injury. You're making yourself feel better, while at the same time, now that you have a serious injury, your case is much more significant, and the compensation you receive is much more significant, because the way the personal injury system works for all claims is that the amount of money you receive is commensurate with your injury. So the more injury you prove, the more compensation is paid to compensate you for that injury. That's why it's one of the reasons why it's very important to contact a lawyer right away and not fall for the insurance company's tricks.